Welcome to Goya's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. All right, today we are doing a Gildan XL, and we will be doing a peace sign. So just out of view of the camera there, I marked where I thought I want the center and then a 60-degree angle. And then I'm going to fold up to your line, try to keep it nice and flat and straight, and then fold back. It took me a little bit to remember to fold back, and then all the way over. If not, you'll end up, I think it's with the huggable peace sign if you fold it right back on itself. But anyway, try to smooth it out the best you can. Now, I'm not that experienced in the peace signs, but I'm learning along as I go. So I'm going to make a little arch, and to determine the perimeter of the peace sign. And from there, you pleat it up. Try to keep it as even as possible. And that's going to be your inner circle of the peace sign. So that just gives you a guide to work off of. And I'm not cinching this down very tight. You'll see here in a minute. But now you want to take the side with the folds on it and make sure you do it with the sides on the fold of it. Otherwise, you'll end up with a half a peace sign. So this tie off is going to determine your legs. And on the right, the little round nub there will be your 4 center points of the peace sign. So this one here, you do want to cinch it down nice and tight. And this shirt is for the wife of a friend of mine. He's also my neighbor's gardener. I've known him for a very long time. She's seen the shirt that John Shockey made me and wanted one. I said yes, so here we go. Now, this is the outer circle of your peace sign, and you'll want to cinch that down nice and tight as well. So from that line to where your legs are, that's your peace sign. This is just an extra precaution so I don't mess up my circle. It just gives me a little wiggle room. We're going to cut it off, and as always, I always tie a knot in the end of it so I can find it, especially when you're doing a geode, and that compliments Mr. Tie-Dye. All right, so now we're going to try to scrunch it up here. At first, I thought I wanted the sleeves inside of each other, but with the way the peace sign bunches up all the material, I thought against it. So now I'll pull the sleeve back out again, and I'm just trying to get at least material bunched up when I tie it off, meaning I don't want the front and the back, together. Makes it a little thick, hard to saturate all the way through it, and be as random as possible. It makes a big difference in the end. And Jen, I'm so sorry. I had a mishap in the editing, and I didn't show the rewrapping of my sinew puller. I'll make it up on another video, but everybody, she has some great products. Not only tie-dye stuff, but they make bird houses, bird feeders, cups. I think of pretty much anything that they can think of. And that's Shop Boredom with Jen. All right, we're coming down to the wire on the wrap of the geode. And at the end, stay tuned, because I also did a ice dye. Oh, actually, this one's a hot water irrigation, but the second one I'll show you, the finished product, was an ice dye. I made 2 to give her a better choice. So I'm also going to fold up here really quick a pair of socks. Why not? If it goes right, everything will look really close to identical, color-wise. If you do the shirt first and then go back and do socks later, they're just never close enough to the same colors. So that's why I'm going to do this one. And it's going to end up looking like a little dog or a little horse. I'm not quite sure what I want to call it yet. So we're just done with this now, and we're going to head on over to the hot water irrigation station. All right, so the first color I'm going to do on it is jade green, and then I'll be doing some bright green and some lavender. These are the colors that she picked. Well, she said she liked green and lavender, so I guess I picked a color combination. But to on the lavender, I'm gonna mist it really quick. It's a little windy out here, so I want to hold the dye down and sprinkle it down with soda ash so it doesn't blow all over it. So I'm just going to start soaking it. It's about a foot above it. Just work all that dye in, get it all disintegrated. My water heater I have out here is one of those instant ones, and it was set at 185. I do warm up my sprayer first. I put maybe a cup or two of hot water in it before I actually go fill it up to let the plastic warm up. Then I'll pour that out and fill it up with the 180 degree water. And by the time I get out here, it's 180, 175. So it's kind of at the right temperature. The dye dissolves nicely. So I'm just adding a little bit here and there to where I think it might need to be. And we're going to start to wrap it up here. Just to let you know, total time on both of these, the socks and the shirt, from tying to the time I was finished with the hot water, was 45 minutes. And I do all the hot water at the end of the day, so I could have all my other stuff curing already because it's an hour and it's finished. But I let it sit out there until I come upstairs and rinse everything out and wash it. All right, so here we go. That's the back of the geode, and I'm really happy with the outcome. Like I said, you don't want to bunch up a whole bunch of material. So here's the front, and I'm quite pleased with it. I'm actually very happy the way it turned out. And the socks, see, they just blend right in. Love the color combination. And in a second here, we're going to show you the ice dye. Why not do two? This way you can pick out your favorite one. So there's the ice dye, the same color combo, but this one is just a scrunch. I also like the way it came out. When she showed up to pick out her shirt, she actually chose the hot water one, and then decided she wanted to buy this one also. I thought that was pretty cool. So I threw in the pair of socks for free. And I'll be making more. I'm really pleased with these. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you like it, please hit like. If you want to share it, by all means, please do. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.